cold Veterans Day with those winds still whipping out there as we take a live look outside. Gorgeous sunset, but don't let that fool you.
Yeah, I was going to say, however, the cold is going to be short-lived. We'll be able to resume normal, comfortable temps tomorrow, hopefully.
Yeah, we're wrapping up this alert day within the next couple of hours. So if you've got late evening plans, we're getting rid of some of that wind. It's still going to be on the chilly side because it's November at night in Maryland, but we're not going to have as strong of winds as we had a little earlier today. Those winds right now still gusting to 30 miles an hour, particularly Cecil County through the eastern shore. We're seeing some of those stronger winds right now, as well as for our neighbors in Hagerstown. So the wind gusts, eventually they do back off just a bit. They try to pick back up during the day tomorrow, but we will start to see those winds a little bit on the weaker side for Wednesday, and we're going to be watching the all-important wind direction. More of that southerly component typically means we start to see some of that slightly more comfortable air making its way in. 31 is what it feels like in Bel Air, feels like 34 in Queenstown, feels like 31 in Columbia. We've got a wind chill at BWI Marshall of 33 degrees, and it feels like 30 on the dot for Mount Airy as well as Parkton. Watching out for a few areas of some cloud cover that'll fill in for tonight, but unfortunately, as we continue to watch dry and drought conditions, none of these clouds are anticipated to produce any rainfall for tonight. So taking a look at that hourly planner, we will eventually again start to see some clouds filling in overhead, wind chills eventually dropping down into the 20s as we head through the overnight. Neighborhood forecast is pretty quiet. It's cold once again, but a little bit less wind means that bite won't be quite as strong tomorrow morning. Down to right around freezing, if not the mid-30s for tonight. 34 in Towson as well as Catonsville, 30 in Frederick, 32 in Eldersburg, and 31 in Taneytown. So we do have an elevated risk of potentially seeing some aurora for tonight, but as I mentioned, we also have more cloud cover that is on the way. But if you want to try and check that out to see if we do see some extra colors in the sky, get away from city lights and you want to snap photos with long exposure. But again, you're going to be fighting some cloud cover for tonight. Even the normal sky gazers and stargazers will be battling that cloud cover. Feels like temperatures during the day tomorrow much better. We're going to be warmer by a factor in some neighborhoods of about 15 degrees. So those wind chills will be getting into the 50s instead of only in the 30s. Here's a check on that 7-day forecast, everyone. It's breezy once again for tomorrow. We don't get the winds completely out of here, but not as strong, and those temperatures are closer to 60 degrees for the next few days. Lots of sunshine. It won't be as deceitful for your Wednesday as it was for today. We get some of that wind out of here on Friday, Saturday, a little cooler. Saturday night into Sunday, that next best rain chance, but not even that impressed with that one either.
Yeah, I was going to say, but Sunday seems okay.
At least the sun is out there.
Exactly.
Can you imagine how bad it would be, or even worse?
Oh, it'd be worse, much worse.
So trying to find the positivity here. All right, as the first alert weather